Hi guys, this is Charlotte from New Game Plus doing a video on Bravely Second, using the demo to just demonstrate a way I've found to maximize your battle streak. So maximizing your battle streak is important because the more battles you fight in a row, the more golden experience you'll get, and you'll also get multipliers. So on the second battle, if you beat 2 battles in a row, you'll get a 1.5 times multiplier, 3 battles in a row, 1.8, 4 battles in a row, 2 times, and so on and so on. So a really good way I've found in the demo is you'll need to have some allies in a mage type class, so they need powerful magic attack and they need to have access to the wizard spirit magic class, so you can either just have them in the wizard class or you can set it as their subclass. So as you go through the streaks, as you fight each battle back to back, the brave points don't naturally recover, so they'll carry over from the last battle to the new battle, and that generally puts a cap on the amount of battles you can do in a row. However, at the beginning of each battle you will get some random effects. One of those random effects gives all of your party members a single brave point, and that single brave point is the key to this. So it does require a bit of luck, but I have consistently managed to pull off some max out the multiplier multiple times, so it's pretty good, and even if you don't get any brave points, you can still get it up to like 2.2 times, which is still really handy and really helps to alleviate the grind. So the basic idea is to just use these area of effects magic attacks, so you can use heat, ice, thunder, it doesn't really matter too much. And your allies need to be strong enough to be able to just one-shot the whole party, or even if they can two-shot it, that's still pretty handy. So basically, if you're up against a party that has more than one opponent in it, then you just use your area of effect attack and just wipe them all out and just keep increasing your streak. And then if you manage to get the brave effect at the beginning of the battle, then you can just keep doing this over and over and over, and I can always get at least a 4 streak if I don't get any brave, and if I can get a couple of brave points, then I can just keep increasing the streak. So it is luck based, but there are some other things that you can do to sort of lengthen it out a bit. So the main way to lengthen it out is just to one-shot the entire party with an area of effect attack. And another thing I like to do is I like to have at least one Swordmaster there, because their passive class skill is a counter. So if one opponent hits them and they counter-attack, they will just basically kill it. So I've actually had some amusing times when some of my allies have been hit, and then the swordsman's just hit back and just killed it and increased my streak. Even though technically everyone had negative brave points so they couldn't attack, because the opponents attacked them in the first turn and they died to the counter in the first turn, it still increased my streak, and then sometimes I've gotten lucky and gotten another brave point and I was able to continue it. So I'm consistently getting 2.2 or above, like almost every single time I do this, and it's pretty handy. The best streak I've ever gotten was a 24 streak, which was incredible. The best one I'd gotten before that was 15, but because I just kept getting brave points, it just kept going up. And brave points are quite frequent, so I would say that this is definitely something you should try out. You can try out different party compositions as well, see what works for you. Generally, the main idea is to just have an area of effect attack, which you have access to at the beginning of the demo, and hopefully you will at the beginning of the full game via the wizard class. So I was personally running 3 mages and 1 physical attacker, the Swordmaster, whenever I was grinding, and the mages would just destroy pretty much any party that I came up against, and the physical attacker was just there. I'd get the physical attacker to destroy any parties containing only 1 opponent, and my physical attacker, which was Magnolia in my case, was also served as the counterbait I described earlier, so they'd attack her and then she'd just counter back and they'd just die. And it was always fantastic when it happened when my allies had 0 BP, because they weren't able to move anyway, and it just increased my streak. It was awesome. And I find if you come down to your physical attacker as the only one left, it's best to just go all out with their brave, so that to increase your streak, and just hope that the next time around you'll get more brave points, or maybe they'll attack your physical attacker and she'll counter and destroy them. Find the physical attacker may also be handy for any magic resistant foes you come across, but again, you can sort of tailor it to depending on which area you're grinding in. So I hope this video has given you something a bit to think about when it comes to grinding and when it comes to increasing your streaks. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to keep checking back for more Bravely Second and other related content. Thanks guys!